Assimilation is not an option. To Kurdish regional government, hands off of Assyrian schools. In 1992, the Assyrian schools were first established by the Assyrian Aid Society of Iraq in the area designated by the United Nations Security Council as the Northern No-Fly Zone. Between 1992 to 2003, the Assyrian Aid Society globally operated to fund these schools. And through the efforts of predominantly the Assyrian Aid Society of America, this funding included the instructors' salaries, the printing of textbooks, and for expenses incurred by dormitories established to house students from remote villages between 1998 until 2011. After 2003, the Kurdish regional government, KRG, began to pay the instructors' salaries as well as most of the costs of transporting the children to the schools. However, it refused to pay for the costs of the printing of textbooks, and it selectively paid for transportation costs. For example, for year 2007-2008, KRG did not pay any money towards the transportation costs. However, in school year 2008 and 9, KRG covered the costs, but of 5 months only, leaving a gap of uncertainty for the students and parents alike to plan for another school year. The KRG had allotted 25,000 Iraqi dinars for the cost of transporting one student. This was barely enough to transport a student who lives in the city of Nuhadra, Duhok, while in reality, this costs close to 60,000 Iraqi dinars to transport one student from a remote Assyrian village. Since then, KRG has completely ignored the Assyrian Aid Society of Iraq's request for the payment of $350,000 owed to it for the school year 2012 and 13. And it looks like the regional government is taking a similar position on the $300,000 it owes for the current school year of 2013-14. The KRG Minister of Education, Dr. Asmat Khalid, made it clear to the Assyrian Aid Society officials that the Kurdish government will not pay for the 2012-13 school year and to simply forget about it. Furthermore, the ministry would be more than happy to immediately disperse the sum of $350,000 for the 2013-14 school year if the curriculum is changed from the Assyrian to the Kurdish language in an effort to abolish the Assyrian language from the northern region of Iraq, a language that is one of the several official languages of the country according to the Iraqi constitution. We demand that the Kurdish regional government to immediately pay the $700,000 it owes to the Assyrian Aid Society, and we remind them that their policies of assimilation and Kurdification of the Assyrians in their homeland will have similar repercussions that Saddam Hussein's short-lived policies of Arabization achieved. It's truly a shame for the Kurdish leadership to follow in the footsteps of a ruthless dictator when they themselves called for victimization. And it's furthermore a greater shame for the United States and other world leaders and the Western media to continue to ignore the subjectivity of cruelty by turning a blind eye on the Kurdish aggression and abuses that the Assyrian Christians are suffering in their ancestral homeland, Iraq's northern region.